Oh my word.
Well, Callum, we said we were going to do a watch along with. Here we go, we're live. It was a bit of
Somehow
a
delivered
hassle.
it. Big time hassle. We're now live on my channel, not Red Tinted Glasses, because we've not got we've not been activated on the channel yet, so that's good. So here we are on my YouTube channel. I've managed to get it on Twitter as well, so it's not as bad.
Solid start. Like you said, we're on Callum's YouTube channel, but if you are watching on said channel, make sure you head over to the Red Tinted Glasses YouTube channel and subscribe there for all your preview, review, and player interview requirements on YouTube. Callum, exciting news before we get into tonight's game. We've managed to secure an interview with Liz Bowie of the Community Trust, recording that next week. So it'd be great to highlight the fantastic work that they've done during the pandemic.
100%, yeah. We're getting the comments in, and it's funny. Yeah. I'll bring one up for Michael. No, very, very exciting. Good news. It'll be good for the closed season as well, and it'll be good to find out more about the Community Trust. Because in all honesty, I could always do finding out more.
Absolutely, and I think it's just going to be great to highlight the work that they've done. Let's look ahead to the game tonight then. One change to the Aberdeen team, as we expected in the preview show, Callum. Mm-hmm. Ryan Hedges starts in for Niall McGinn.
I know, you called it. I was like, we'll bring in Hedges in my infinite hungover wisdom, and then I didn't think who for. Thankfully, you did. You were switched on, unlike me and Michael. But I'm very happy to see Ryan Hedges back in. Another week and a half of training in, so hopefully he'll be fit. Hopefully we'll get 90 minutes out of him. Hopefully he won't be broken by the end of them.
No, hopefully not. Michael, you surprised by or expected that Hibs lineup?
Well, I knew we'd make changes, but I thought we might have made a few more. I've got the Deutsch, Nisbet and Boyle are all playing. I thought you might have dropped one of them, especially I thought Nisbet, but no, Marciano's not even on the bench, so I think he might have played his last game, which is a shame to go out that way because he's been a loyal servant. But
your comments about the keeper didn't go noticed then by Jack Ross.
Oh well,
Super Matt Macy.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully, I want him to prove me wrong, but at this moment in time,
Albie proves you very much right.
Well,
time will tell, but. It's been a wet day in Aberdeen, Callum. Do you think conditions will play a part tonight?
Dripping wheat. Yeah, hopefully the surface will be nice and silky for the beautiful glass ball ready to go.
Well, listening to Stephen Glass in his pre-match press conference, he did say that he hoped we would have some energetic football on display tonight. It'd be certainly refreshing to see that.
Makes a change from the previous season. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? But I think energetic. From Hedges, probably. I don't think we would get that from Niall McGinn. But I'm interested in Conor McLennan's playing right back again, I think. So we've got a prediction in from Ross Nicholson. 0-0 all day.
Absolutely. 0-0 all his days. All his days. We need to win and you can't score. So it's going to...
But I suppose with it being kind of a wet night, those conditions might suit Hibs play because Hibs like to keep the ball on the deck. They use the wide men, and they exploit the wide areas very well. So Michael, maybe that could suit you as well.
Yeah, I hope so. But to be honest with you, I've not really been thinking about the game. I'm just more thought this.
Yeah, same. I was stressing out so much.
It's very stressful trying to sort this afternoon.
Who's the left back tonight for Aberdeen?
It'll be Jack McKenzie.
What's he like?
Well, he's young, but
yeah,
I think it'll be interesting to see how he does cope against Martin Boyle. Right enough, it's not really. We saw what he was like against Fuchs for Dundee United on his debut when he got outpaced in the corner, but he's more than held his own, I've thought, so far.
Yeah, he looks decent. He looks decent on the ball going forward as well. I think he's just severely inexperienced. It's a bit of a concern, but I suppose the only way you're going to get experience is by playing games. I think he's played a few games on loan at Forfar, and that's about the only first team football he's played, other than since coming in for us, a handful of games. So
And we'll tell.
that's interesting. Yeah, exactly. He's no super Josh Doig anyway, I suppose. But.
I'm surprised he's playing, to be honest. I thought he might have played Stevenson. But Dan McGregor's playing there, so hope he'll have a wee word with Canberra at least.
I'm just disappointed Ryan Porteous isn't playing.
Why?
The bomb scare. It's a guaranteed goal. He's got more assists for St Johnstone than half the St Johnstone team.
It's true. I just hope Canberra scores just so we can see Michael's live reaction.
I will actually leave.
It's not even started yet.
He'll be the equivalent of going to the pub.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I made that mistake against Hibs last time not last time, but we were down 1-0 and then Curtis Main got sent off 10 minutes into the second half. And then we left and Cosgrove equalised and we had 10 men. Nightmare.
Who?
Oh, he's Rodri.
Yeah.
Ryan Porteous scored for Hibs.
Did he? Blocked that from my mind as well. Went and saw Snuts that night, so that was alright.
There you go.
No.
Every cloud.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to Melker Halberg. I thought he was great on Saturday. I've been critical of him.
It'd been instead of Gogic in your midfield.
Gogic's playing well.
Gogic's playing as well.
No, Jones playing.
Gogic will get booked tonight, then that's a guarantee.
Probably. Yeah. And Ferguson. Oh, not you'd get for a double on that.
No. Condone bets safely.
I'm sorry.
Dylan McGeeh's playing.
Dylan McGeeh is playing, yeah.
See if he can pick up where he left off from the weekend again. Well, 2 weekends ago against Livingston. Pretty impressive performance. Controlled the midfield very well, Callum, something that we've not really done very well recently.
I prefer not to speak. No slander against my boy Dean Campbell.
Not against Dean Campbell, but in general, games we kind of look to put a dominance on midfield. Even when Dean Campbell wasn't playing, you look at games when Ferguson and McCrory were lining up in centre mid. Sorry, we just never had that sort of domination that we saw at the early stages of the season.
Very true. It would be nice. Dean Campbell, Dylan McGeeh have a good game against his former club, especially. That would be very, very, very nice. But he played well in the last game, and we said he should keep his spot, so he's done so. Hopefully, he comes in with another good performance. It would be nice to see some midfield domination. Looking at Ross McCrory on the screen now, feeling quite sad.
And it was funny though, Callum. We were speaking about given both teams now set to qualify for Europe next season. Will be Hibs. I suppose the fate of what European competition they go into remains in their own hands, but we'll be going into the Europa Conference League and looking to be seeded for both Q2, hopefully win into round 3 and be seeded for there. But looking as we did foolishly at lunchtime today at some of the quality of teams that could be in the playoff rounds, you've got your Tottenham Hotspurs, Leverkusen, AS Roma. It's not going to be easy to qualify for the group stages of the conference. And you look at, we came up against what many of us considered a poor Sporting team this season. They've gone and won the league and are currently unbeaten. So
yeah, I mean, I see if I heard about this conference league. I didn't do any research. I was under the impression it would just be like minnows and like we just go and like smash Latvian sides and stuff in like the group stages. Not at all.
An Intertoto Cup.
Newcastle won that once upon a time. But
I
the
remember
last thing wrong.
Hibs played Odense. This is like 2005 or something, and Tim Karlstrom was playing, and unbelievable.
But you must be looking forward to a return to European football, Michael. Given the viral scenes that followed Hibs fans last time they went to Europe, was it Brøndby? Was that the game?
No, that was the. No, that was
went to Greece as well.
2 European campaigns ago.
But always good away following though Hibs take in Europe.
And then we went the last one we had that Faroese team, followed by Tripolis of Greece, and then we played Molde, who had Erling Haaland up front.
Oh, aye.
Scored twice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And Solskjaer was a manager.
Oh, yeah, so it was, yeah. And did you went to greet the game in Greece, didn't you?
Denmark and Greece.
Good trips.
Yeah. Denmark, I mean, that was the first time we'd ever been, so it was just mayhem.
But European, I mean, as much as, Callum, we all enjoy European nights, Michael, you'll have enjoyed them with Hibs as well.
Yeah.
They're not going to be the same if fans aren't allowed in.
Oh, well, that's
or even allowed to go, because
that's what I'm sort of like. Always be good, of course, but you want to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it's kind of the pinnacle of. I mean, the away days in Scotland. Don't get me wrong; some are good, some are genuinely terrible. Looking at St Johnstone and Hamilton in particular.
Hamilton could go down the night.
They could,
be
yeah.
nice.
That'd be a welcome addition to the show.
So obviously it's an away game for Hibs tonight, Michael. What would be where would Pittodrie rank as an away day for you in current 12 teams in the Premiership?
In the league.
Yeah.
Well, we never win, so that's the first negative. It's a good day out, but because it's one of the three that I like.
Even though it's do you like the away end in general in terms of the view you get?
To be honest with you, I've been to Pittodrie many times, watched the game, but not really seen anything. But that's nothing to do with the vantage point. That's to do with my neurological skills, I think.
I thought you were going to say your pre-match beverage choice.
That as well. So, aye, but it's always good. Like, it's a good laugh. But I enjoy the trip.
Yeah.
But I've not.
Usually the football's the worst part of the day.
Well, that's what I've said. I've said I've had many great away days with Hibs ruined by the game.
To be fair, it's the same at Easter Road. If the football ruins the game, at least you get a good pizza and chips at half time.
And Middleton's.
Middleton's as well.
Middleton's second best away pub for me. Mallard
Right, the
number
Stevie
one.
Mallard.
Yeah,
100%.
Stevie Mallard, then the Glen Middletons.
There you go. Oh dear.
Well, teams have taken to the field.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Michael.
Info.
Folk are choosing to watch us for an hour and a half describe a game of football. I don't know who's crazier.
No, the alternative is Dave McCormack. What's his name? McDermott. That's it.
I know.
Wrong beaten. He's a ref.
Is he?
That's never good.
For anyone.
No. There's bound to be some talking points, though, at least. That's
without doubt.
I mean, our management team is definitely still sexy as ever. Is Jack Ross wearing his lucky green cardigan tonight, Michael?
No, I just seen the quilted jacket. That's all I seen. And then big Craig Sampson was bundling behind them.
The fact that he's made it as a goalkeeping coach is about as unbelievable as the fact that Jamie Langfield is a goalkeeping coach as well.
Right. We've got a comment from Robbie saying, "Not Dave again. Who's you going to get wrong first?" We can't hear the commentary, so you have to let us know. I think I don't know he'll get confused first, but he sometimes calls people like by their dad's names and stuff. It's a good laugh. He I can't remember who it was. Oh, he called Ian Harkes by his John Harkes, which is his dad. Good laugh.
He's just I don't know who he is. He's just an old guy.
It's just he's the commentator. His company owned the media to Aberdeen, so that's why he's the commentator. But we thought we would give this a go and see if we can make our own pitch for Red TV. Obviously, we're not going to do a full 90-minute commentary.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but Callum, Hibs kind of coming out and starting on the front foot a bit here.
Yeah, it's a bit worrying. But we'll grow into the game, no problem. Early days, very early days.
There's a good ball.
I feel like we're kind of playing against FIFA. And it's like complaining, cheers for the donation. I wish.
Do you remember those at the beginning of the season? Those Geordie guys that streamed the games on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and they did commentary.
Yeah, and they'd be like so buzzing after like You go, thank you very much to Callum from East Lothian for the 50p donation, mate. Thank you very much. And it'd be like £1 or something, and they'd be absolutely buzzing.
But they'd read out like the messages people would say as well, and they wouldn't be aware of some of the ridiculous things that we're reading out.
Don McGeek stopping across there.
Somebody would be clean through on goal, and he'd go, thank you very much, Glenn from Dundee, for the whopping £1 donation.
It's not taking long for Michael to whip out an accent, has it?
No, and that's Hibs still continuing their bright start there.
Flokenberry getting stuck in.
Yeah,
Lovely.
managing not to give away a free kick. It's a good start.
Is he wearing gloves?
He is
Yeah,
indeed,
he
because
will
it's
be.
a
And under
cold-
armour.
I can somehow kind of accept it with these conditions.
I'll let him off given the conditions tonight. you
Yeah,
know.
there he is, beautiful in all his glory.
Backwards as always.
Still playing on the left wing though. Not utilising him as a striker. Callum Hendry up top instead. Yeah, I suppose there's two former Hibs players that a lot of the Hibs players will know well, so it'll be interesting to see how they deal with them tonight.
Yeah, but no, I mean, only a couple of them would have played with them that are playing here.
Still, they know what's going on.
They know the club.
Yeah.
Know the club.
What a
Cheers,
shocking
mate.
line for a signer. They know the club well.
Yeah, true. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Apologies, it's not on Red Tinted Glasses channel as promised. This is the most action my channel has seen in months, probably. Let's be honest. But feel free to subscribe while you're here. We Football Manager content to come, but I'll also subscribe to Red Tinted Glasses, obviously.
Yeah.
if you're not already.
As we said, for those of you that are joining the stream once the game started, that is the place to find all your preview and review of the Aberdeen games, as well as following where you maybe listen to podcast sites. Chance there for Aberdeen. Is that going to be a corner?
What minute are you using?
The 3.5.
Yeah, I feel like we're probably all at different times, which is interesting.
Nah. Dealt with quite easily there from the header from Callum Hendry. Good to see. If you listen to the Alan Russell interview on Red TV, he's obviously enjoying working with the strikers, and I think maybe we're seeing the benefit of Callum Hendry working with an experienced striking coach so far. Callum,
Yeah, Callum Hendry, as we said on the show, he actually looks half decent, and considering we were berating him, I'm very much not excited about him coming in. He's done all right. He's looked okay. It'll be interesting. I don't know if he stays for next season. Who knows? I doubt it, mind you. But who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, right now they've offered Bruce Sanderson a contract, and other than that, there's Michael Ruth.
Well, given the fact he's also given up two potential, he's given up one cup winners medal, but potentially another as well to
Well,
fight
imagine
for
if they go and win it, and then they get guaranteed group stage football as well. He's given up on that. That's
I
three.
think that's a travesty.
What, that St Johnstone have you?
Not even because it's to do with him. Just like they don't have any. Like my next door neighbour supports them.
Why?
Johnson. I'm being serious. Like I never even knew they had fans.
My neighbours support them as well. People who live above me support St Johnstone.
I never even knew they had fans. I thought they were like paid TV extras that just went. Like when Celtic and Rangers play them, like they get like 3/4 of the ground.
Yeah,
True.
sold their soul to the old firm. It's good to see Martin Boyle manages to stay on his feet so far tonight. It's probably the longest he's gone in a period of time without diving.
It won't last. Not a
No,
chance.
that's very true.
Oh God, Tommy.
As long as it's convincing, I'm not bored.
Yeah, she's been a paid actor. Actually, that's a good point.
What is Tommy Hogan doing?
I've seen many a paid actor masquerade as a footballer for Hibs in my time.
Very true. Flokenberry?
No, actually, he was good for us, but it's just a
Yves Macalambi was a good impersonator of a goalkeeper.
Who?
Oh, I enjoyed that.
No,
Yves
he was just. I know what you've got to say about that when he fucking hit it into the
Lee Miller.
Lee Miller,
Yeah.
but he wasn't that bad. I've seen
Basically, all I remember is from him is that and him, the fact he was able to pick up the ball with just one hand and he's massive.
Yeah.
That's literally the only two things I remember.
He was one of the only goalies to wear long sleeve and Under Armour.
Legend. See what's happened to the whole long sleeve. Only keepers wear them. No outfield players wears long sleeve anymore. It's always just short sleeve and under armour. What's that about? There's one to ponder for you.
Maybe one for your upcoming interviews.
Exactly. Yeah. Or we'll get Dino Dow on task about that.
A good question. I don't feel qualified to answer it.
No, but the thing about it, like Willow Flood used to always wear long sleeve.
I remember when the Willow Flood scored for about 40 yards against us on a Friday night.
I didn't know he had it in his legs, to be honest.
No, neither did I. I remember I was there and I was just like shoot if you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the best thing about that goal was the fact he decided he had to run and celebrate in front of the Hibs fans. Like, you'd been winding him up the whole game.
What a man.
I do remember that. It was like, we're 5 minutes to go or something as well.
That was a Friday night game.
It was.
Good thing about Friday night football. You can go out and enjoy a victory like that and then still enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
The problem is, I suppose when you come back, even if it's away game, you're probably getting back like midnight. That's sort of prime time, isn't it?
Well, I feel like it's just me and my trips to Pataudry here, but when we played these, what I say, it was after my birthday. It was in the 10th, Friday the 10th of November.
That's my birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, 10th November.
So you remember when you played Hibs on your birthday? Or I don't know if it actually was the 10th. No, it wasn't. I'm talking shit. But it was on that sort of time. It might have been the 9th. Anyway, we beat 1-0.
I digress.
We get beat 1-0. And we go back at like 12.
And then it's straight out. Not bad.
There's a comment there from Solar saying that Paulett was a big long sleeve lad. That's a very, very true point. Remember his goal against St Johnstone in that semi-final.
It's my brother, Solar. There you go.
Good to see your family supporting you.
I know. We'll maybe get Neil through later on. Just to yell shite.
Good winning of the ball there. Hibs claiming for a foul, nothing given.
Not like them.
No.
Fuck off.
Cry for anything.
Flow. Oh, come on.
Canberra just trying to increase the shithouse for this viewing tonight if he scores.
I would love it.
I just don't do have nice things if that happens.
I will love it. Love it if we beat them. Love it if he
scores.
scores.
Go and get something.
That's two different accents out now.
Is this good now though? We're finally getting on the ball and trying to create something here. Dylan McGee. Go on. No.
That was poor. Yeah, we're definitely all in 3 different timings. Like, oh well. Not what you can do.
Yeah, well, I'm obviously getting it through you, Callum, so I'm a bit jumpy. I'm not as free flowing as probably both you and Michael's streams are.
Don't admit that. Oh well, we're all law-abiding citizens here.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Nothing to see here.
Super, Tommy.
Game's kind of lulled into now the first 10 minutes. Both teams settling in. Kind of had
cagey.
Yeah, nothing really clinical. There's Jackson Irvin's attempt at a dive. Brilliant tackle from Ryan Hedges.
Quite like Jackson Irvin.
Yeah.
He's been sort of weird there. Like, he's obviously... Oh, fuck off.
Go on. Go on.
Kind of look at
just livid.
About Jackson Irvin. He's obviously got ability, but he's just a bit dribs and drabs kind of thing. Like he's
got an update. Kelly scored against St Mirren. Lafferty. Oh,
but it's good for getting rid of Hamilton.
Good for my fantasy team as well. Lafferty.
No, but but I want rid of Kelly as well.
They can go. Let's see if they went down. I think they'd go bust there.
I don't mind a trip to Kelly though.
What's happened there? No, I don't know. I don't know. Kelly, it's just so far, isn't it?
We always seem to get them.
That's what you're going for.
True.
Was that an appeal for a handball there?
I have no idea.
I was too busy looking for
Good to see we're paying as much attention as Dave McDermott normally does.
I know. Ever had a Killie pie?
Most
I
overrated
have.
food
They
is
are overrated, aren't they?
Oh, away with yourselves.
Dunfermline, Baines pies, the goat.
Oh, Baines Bakery. Yeah, no, yeah.
No,
fair.
But if you go to Dunfermline, you got to have a bridie, no?
I think I have both, eh?
Mm.
Probably.
We play them. Fuck off. We play them friendlies.
To be fair though, Ross County do a good pie.
Never been in a position where I'd be able to.
Oh no, Ross County good pies. I think Hibs have good pies actually. I always remember
No.
that. No, yeah,
Easter Road.
This was
worst-
about 5 years ago, though. To be fair, that's
The
what I
worst,
remember.
the
having
worst
one.
pies from an away ground by far are Motherwell. Terrible.
Are they? I
Just,
get a hot dog there.
nah, I don't know why you'd get a hot dog at the football. You're in at the cinema.
I know,
You
but I
can't.
just want the novel, eh?
Pataudry
Why?
pies.
I don't
are
really buy
not
food
great,
at the games.
are they?
No, to be fair, I think Hibs is probably the only place I ever get food just because I like the pizza.
I usually just I don't usually eat at the football. I don't like giving them money.
We've got. I make the Baines pies and bridies.
Some man, Thomas.
Thank you very much for your hard work. We appreciate it.
I see there's also someone else on the YouTube channel, your YouTube channel, Callum, not the Red Tinted Glasses. But if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe to Red Tinted Glasses. It's
And me.
Quev Gray 76 saying, "Go Hibs."
And me. I need all the help I
Say
can
that.
get.
I don't know, Callum can bring the comment up.
Correct.
Might
Kev Gray 76 might be one of yours. I'm not sure.
Don't know. Some man, but
Someone.
Man, but on the beers tonight, then, lads. Glenn's on the school run tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm
actually,
working tomorrow.
I
Yeah.
investigated it, but it fell on deaf ears. I was got a shit drinking on my own.
Well,
Technically, you wouldn't be on your own. You've got two folk watching and
I know, but you know what I mean.
I was just, I think I'm just going to have a little rest after the weekend, to be honest.
I've got cans in the fridge, so I'm subject to change.
So
I suppose if Hibs maybe go 1-0 up and start securing third place, that might change.
No,
Reason to celebrate.
Nah.
Or he might need it. No, it's probably more likely if
What if we
Fulham
got
really
1-0
scores
first?
to. Yeah.
Speaking of the this whole third place, then Michael, do you think if the game goes against Hibs, chance here maybe no corner, if Hibs find themselves like a couple of goals down, do you think Jack Ross might look ahead to the Scottish Cup final and start resting players?
If we go a couple of goals down,
Hmm.
don't know if we've even considered that as a potential possibility. No, I don't know. I mean, I've long since stopped trying to figure out what goes on in the heads of Hibs managers because I just don't get it.
That's
No.
fair. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
The one man you don't want that to fall to.
and there's obviously we
Probably.
clearly tried to rehearse that set piece on the training ground.
Yeah. And Flo there is bit, but the one man you probably don't want it going to there. That's maybe Andrew Constein's probably the other one, but I mean,
Yeah, you know what you're.
it's not great, is it?
No, it's not.
Put it lightly.
You just wonder if maybe Flo Camberry could have just had a wee
Go on.
shot on
Had a
that
little
one.
flick at it.
Go
Yeah.
on.
No, don't go on.
No, see ya. That's fine. It's like my attempt at half time in the St Mirren Cup tie when I got on the Tawdry pitch.
Oh, you one of those like 10-second challenge folk?
Yeah, 10 seconds to run from the halfway line
Halfway line.
and beat the
Did you
keeper.
score?
Did I fuck?
Because you get quite a few chances, do you know?
Nah, it was just one. There was 5 of us, and I got my studs caught in the turf as I started my run, much to the amusement of the Tawdry crowd. And then I tried to chip the keeper, but I just chipped it straight into his hands.
That's magic, that.
Yeah.
We played in a cup final and lost 3-0. So and I played terribly, got hooked at half time.
What position did you play?
Huh?
What position did you play?
Well, I couldn't do anything other than like tackle, so I was just anywhere at the back. Yeah, no, but I was too small as well. So I was right-footed playing at left back, and I just got ripped apart. So hooked at half time.
Left back.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare.
A bit of a tough task. Can you
It was.
put your left foot on or?
I actually used to be left-footed. And then I started practicing with my right when I was very, very young, and then literally just fucking forgot. So I think I'm unnaturally right-footed, but naturally left-footed, which is weird. So I wasn't great, but oh well. We move. Our Hamilton finally going down tonight. Hope so, Robbie. Very much hope so. It would be nice. Let's be honest.
There's some good football here from Aberdeen.
Ross can't hear us, would be great. Sorry.
Hedges and McGee here try to create something, but Hibs,
It's not like us.
unlike them, staying quite firm defensively.
It's because Portis is nowhere to be seen. At least he's not out for the season, eh, Michael?
I get bummed up there.
Yeah. Basically, Michael, in his hungover state, believed, I think probably a group chat, that Portis was out for the rest of the season, and then he passed that information on to us, so I had to cut it out of the podcast when he found out that it was not true.
And the thing is, as well, the person that put it in, he's renowned for things like that. But,
and you still believed it?
I just took it at face value.
Well, 3 hours sleep probably didn't help.
Another example there of Conor McLennan's brain and feet not working together as he runs the
alone.
ball out. Well, this is the problem though. He gets into an excellent position, get the ball into the box, but no, he balloons it out for a throw-in. Poor touch, and the ball goes out. There's potential there. We've seen it. We saw it against Livingston in how he plays, but there's those little frustrating moments. Again, Robbie Hanratty, almost like he read my mind. No awareness from McLennan there.
Mm-hmm.
When there's going to be competition for places, Ross McCrory there, he's got to sit with Rob McLean tonight. That'll be. McLean's got to watch his performances.
That's good though. We'll get more competition in, and then he'll have to raise his game. That's fine by me.
Well, hopefully, let's see if we can do something from this free kick then.
Not.
Nope.
Actually, that.
Definitely had too much expectation from there.
We're looking okay.
I'll get that. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus. We're looking okay, are we, Callum? Nice one, you.
Yeah.
Who's injured?
Oh, well. Huh?
I don't know. Who's injured? Good
no.
ball winning back from Colin Hendry there.
What are you on about, Michael? Injured.
Just a wee shout that you say when folk hit the ball at the park.
Oh, right. Oh, I've never heard that.
It's just a wee joke, eh?
It's quite good, actually. I'll use that from now on. I'll use that one from now
I've
on.
shouted it for years.
Just a wee joke, eh? William Masson believing in Alan Russell's ability there. Hopefully. Hope you're right.
He's not a miracle worker, but we'll see.
Oh, aye. You leave him alone.
It's good defending there. Is that Paul Hanlon, number 4?
No, number 4, Paul Hanlon, captain.
Leader.
He's been around forever. Forever, that guy.
I know. He's only ever been at Hibs, eh?
Yeah. How old is he now?
Unbelievable he got Scotland.
He's not as old as you think.
How old is he? He must be similar. He's probably younger than Consign, is he? Right, we'll find out. Apologies if you can hear me typing. 31, I thought.
That would qualify as early 30s, eh?
Yeah. I thought 30.
Because he came out the team when he was 19 or something. And he's just because he's just always been in the team. So you just think he's ancient.
I suppose, yeah. My favourite was when it was O'Hanlon and Hanlon at the back.
No,
those are the days.
That was traumatic.
Traumatic, scarred. Bringing back bad memories.
Honestly, I've seen so many bad players.
So have we. We've seen very bad players.
Being funny.
I
don't know. I think I've been able to use it in the rest of my life as a vehicle to dealing with bad things. I've watched that.
There.
From Gogic, never.
Yeah. Colin, did you ever go to Easter Road when is it the East Stand that got done up?
Yeah, the Terrace.
Aye. Did you ever go to? No, is that too young for you?
I'm a baby boy.
What was your first game at Easter Road you went to?
Mine.
Well, both of you.
I couldn't tell you.
In a way, I think we drew 1-1. I couldn't tell you the year. It was 1-1, I'm sure, but my papa took me down and just sat away from me because, well, he doesn't support Aberdeen or Hibs, so he just didn't care, just wanted to take me to the football.
That's quite a trek for somebody that doesn't care.
Papa, Fivel.
Now here goes Martin Boyle ready to throw himself to the ground.
I think mine was possibly when McGinn scored that double. It was definitely that season anyway, because it didn't start going to... Huh? Yeah, now McGinn. Because it was definitely that season, because that was my first season going to away games.
He's with the one, if you scored.
Yeah. It would have been the season that you went down, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry to bring that up, Michael.
That season was just a blur to me. I love that.
I went to the relegation playoff against Hamilton. We went in the Hibs end. We wanted to get tickets in. Me and my mate were going. Glenn, do you answer this? Do you answer this one first, Glenn, and then I'll explain the story.
I got the T-shirt from Bonaccord Design, Robbie. I tagged them on my Twitter account. When you'll see my Twitter account on the video, I know you follow me already, Robbie. Anyway, but at Bonaccord Design, they've got some brilliant designs, not just Aberdeen related. I think they've got Hearts, Arbroath, Dundee United. I don't know if they've got a Hibs design. But also some German football in there as well. And Callum, you were also the first man to get their Murray Cup design as well.
Yeah.
Sadly, didn't make it in time for night.
What is that?
No.
It's described literally. It used to say on the bottle as a fruit flavored drink, and so it's kind of like
I've never had it.
It's like berries and cherries. Really, Glenn, you're a fraud. Yeah, no, it was just like this little northeast fizzy fruit flavored drink, and then it went bust. But at one point, one of the ingredients was like, I think they had to take it out. They got to court or something like that. It was unidentified plant, like something along those lines. So they had to take it out. Unidentified plant material, but it was delicious. It went flat very, very quickly. So if you got it when it was ice cold, and you had about 10-minute period and 10-minute window, but oh boy, it was unreal. And then
I like how
the sugar tax done it in.
Oh, I've seen you tweet about it, but I never.
Yeah. Have you?
I didn't even know it was a drink at first. I thought it was like a school cup or something.
Go on.
Aye.
Go on.
I didn't appreciate that.
Come in the stand.
I know, Callum, you couldn't miss you tweeting about it, to be honest. I like how Giro's already lost his optimism about the 5-0, to be honest. Yeah. I couldn't even see us scoring twice against Livingston, let alone 5 tonight. But
I think they're lucky to score 5 in the warm-up, to be honest.
They need to be careful with that, Ryan Hedges, though. Leave him alone. Just back from injury.
Yeah, I was surprised he started giving Glass's comments, but he said, he was eager to get involved. I thought we might have seen him as an impact sub again. Like we did against Livingston, but good to see. Player we've badly missed this season, well, for most part of the season, Carl.
100%. I describe him one of the few footballers we have as in genuinely entertaining, bombs off the seats, even though we're all sat at home. Miserable players, though. So there you go. Michael, I'll tell you the story now. So my mate was moving to America, and we were just going to like as many games here as we could before he left, and that was on, and we wanted to get a ticket in the Hamilton end, but we obviously couldn't, so it was like very limited. So we just got a ticket in the Hibs end, and well, we didn't anticipate the fact it was going to go extra time and penalties. Obviously it had, but prior to that, basically we emailed the club and we're like, oh, we're massive Hibs fans, but we're moving to America. Could we get a tour or something? And they just gave us a tour and took us, and we walked past basically where like the manager's office was, and like Terry Butcher was like lying on the sofa, and he looked super stressed, like super stressed. So that was great, and then, like they took us back, and they were like, "Oh, so what's your favourite players?" And my mate was called Ben, so he had the easy way out, Ben Williams. And I was like, "Oh, Lee Griffiths, yeah, he's one of our own."
It was at the time. But I actually quite like Ben Williams. I felt sorry for him.
Okay. He was okay. I feel like it was most the dross in front of him that was the problem.
It was like he used to save penalties all the time. He saved one for Scott Vernon.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Because it used to be Big Ben saves pens.
Big Ben saves pens, and Gary Deegan scored that game. I feel like.
But yeah, so we went down and then saw the game. Didn't anticipate the fact it was going to extra time, and we went, "Oh, will we stay? Or will we just go back and get the train?" But we stayed, and it was very much worth it. But we had to pretend. It was the one closest. So if you're in the Hibs, if you're in the away end at Hibs, whatever stand that is, Hamilton fans were in the left-hand corner, and we were in the stand closest to them. I don't know.
On the stand,
the main stand down.
Possibly, I don't know. I was a young boy. I can't really remember. But
I just keep saying you're a young boy. Like you get older.
But the thing is, it's one of those games where everyone knew it was going to happen.
It was great. We had to.
Brune says
up front.
Brune says, "Long live the Mallard," as Hamilton take the lead at Ross County. Timing.
I think the half-time entertainment, Ewan, will just be us talking more shite than usual to fill in the 15 minutes.
To be honest, what we should have done is send Michael Rowies to get him to taste. That would have been brilliant.
Shit, that would have been brilliant for half-time.
But no.
Oh, County have scored.
Have they? BBC haven't updated yet. County have scored 1-1.
That's probably why I put it in.
That would make sense. Actually,
I'm using the BBC updates a bit slow.
Yeah, but no, it's good seeing them go down.
You can bring me one to the middle ones and we can sample it live.
Okay, good idea. Good idea.
Hopefully, it won't be as stressful as trying to get this live sorted.
No.
Very true. Bloody nightmare. No, that sounds good. And you said you wanted to bring a little thing of jam, and you'll supply the knife. You said.
I'll bring the knife.
Which is quite concerning.
I'm not bringing that knife, but I can get incarcerated.
Yeah, true. Well, if you just get something from the baker or something, I'm sure they'll provide.
That's if I won't.
A cultural experience.
Yeah, lovely. William Matheson. I spent my birthday in Mallard. Absolute carnage. That sounds like a bloody great birthday.
It's unbelievable.
Last time we were there, it was the night before my birthday.
No, that would have been your birthday though, because it would have been the 10th.
No, it was the 9th. And then going into it was the Saturday was the 9th.
Oh, that's right.
The 11th. Yeah. So
I hope Kevin's not watching that because it was the last game before Rory was born. That's right though, yeah. She went into labour the day after, so I'm glad I didn't go to that game. But
sorry, McGinn scored free kick. Was this the latest one that we went to? Because if it was, then it was 3-1.
Yeah.
Constantine also scored. And there we go. 9th was your birthday. There we go. I'm the 10th, day after. Sorry.
Well, I'm the 8th.
Oh, yeah.
And then Rory's 11th. There we go. 8, 9, 10, 11.
True.
I mean, who needs halftime entertainment? Actually, who needs this game?
Just as well we're doing this, because not been paying much attention to the game.
No.
I've been watching it.
Have you? Well,
that's good.
Glad somebody has.
Yeah. It's good to see Ferguson playing further forward in this system. I agree. The more he gets forward, the better. Him sitting holding is no use at all, in my opinion. My humble opinion.
It's also important that we keep on to hold him this summer as well.
Yes.
Michael, am I right in saying that Jackson Irvin's out of contract in the summer?
I probably should know that, but I don't.
Okay, I'm just going to say yes, because I listened to his open goal interview. I'm pretty sure he said he was. I would actually take him at Aberdeen.
Only going on a 6-month deal.
I would take him at Aberdeen.
I think we'll offer him a extension.
Yeah, probably will.
And
I don't know. Well, I've basically also Alan Campbell, another one.
He went off injured tonight, though.
Came off
But at the same time, if Ferguson's staying, then there's no point signing Campbell as well, really, is there?
That was a good bit of play there from Conor McLennan. I'll give him his credit there, winning the corner.
I think Irvin signed a new deal the other day. Michael, get zoned in.
Could have. However,
Michael's probably still too hungover.
I don't think about that often.
Do you not have like Hibs Twitter on, like notifications on? No.
No, I was blocked for Hibs Twitter for 4 years.
Why? Save the story for half time. Save the story for half time.
I'm blocked by Jamie Langfield and Amy McDonald. I That's about as good as it gets.
I got blocked for Gary Barlow for absolutely no reason.
Gary Barlow, that's a big one. That's a big draw.
So for that, if you and Davison wants to know what the halftime entertainment is, that will be what it is. Why you got blocked on Twitter. To be fair, half of the Aberdeen support's been blocked by Langfield, so that's not really a story in itself.
I like, honestly, because Langfield's like the first keeper I remember, and I just have fond memories only. I've been
the first Aberdeen goal I can remember is David Priest.
Do you not remember?
He called me a cunt, actually.
Do you not remember Peter Keir?
Nah.
No.
Oh, KGAER.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember him. He was Eb Scovdale, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember him. That's when you had AFAB as a sponsor.
It was, yeah.
That's the first sponsor I remember. Well, I say Langfield's first one, but I also do remember Ryan Essen and going to see regularly was Langfield.
I remember Ryan Essen. He played the
at half time, Michael.
He played in Motherwell as well, did he not?
Who?
Ryan Essen.
Inverness.
Possibly on loan.
I think he was at Motherwell at one stage, actually. He was at Inverness as well.
Yeah, he was
okay, I think, wasn't he?
Yeah, for Cali he was.
Scottish football goalie, eh?
Yeah. Typical, on it. There's been a few, like Mark Brown and things like that.
Christ, he was ours as well.
Scott Brown as well.
Simon Brown.
Jason Brown.
Yeah. We've had some terrible goalkeepers. I wonder if folk remember that David Gonzalez that we had in goals.
Oh, I remember him. Bertrand Bossou. I saw him at Duthie Park once. Huge.
Oh,
get out.
Defended away. Get counter.
I was worried about this comment because I thought it meant we'd conceded. Honestly.
I take Paul. Corner. Well done.
Soapy Suitor. Greg Kelly. I remember him. Just purely from Football Manager only. Like there's players I'll remember from like Jamie Winter only from being in Football Manager.
My Football Manager signing policy was absolutely outrageous. Football Manager 2006. I just bought anybody that showed a semblance of ability against me. So I got 140 players on the books at one point. I just bought the league.
My favourite. I just liked signing players. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just thought it was fun.
Come over the line.
Yeah, like I would go on. My neighbour was, my grandparents' neighbours like Gavin Ray's parents, so I would just always sign Gavin Ray for like random teams like Tottenham,
Dundee and Rangers.
Yeah, Cardiff. Dons.
Do you remember? Speaking of Jamie Winter, do you remember Kyle McCauley?
Yes, do you remember Kyle McCauley? Well, he was on the same. He was in the under-19s on Football Manager.
Do you know what he does now?
No.
He works as like head of analysis or recruitment for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Really?
Yeah.
Barry Nicholson's like something to do with like Fleetwood Town.
I don't know if he's still there, but he was.
Darren and Derek Young.
Yeah.
Used to have actual.
Scott McCann. Dan Twardzik. Now that was one. Remember Lucas Cooljack, not a goalkeeper, but the boy was signed from like Borussia Dortmund.
I remember Eric Delamo, or if that's who you say.
Yeah, Delamo, yeah.
Delamo.
Mm-hmm. Do you not remember him, no?
I remember Visconti.
Yeah, Roberto Visconti.
And Heikkinen.
Quality player Marcus Heikkinen.
My dad says like it was so clear to see he was just so like way better than everyone else around him.
A player I wish we kept for longer. Lauren DeJaffo. Steve Tosh had a good story about Lauren DeJaffo. Sadly, we had to cut that out of the interview. Wouldn't have gone down well for Lauren or maybe Steve's employment.
Probably wouldn't be on Red TV. I'm joking.
That's a great comment that's just come through on the YouTube.
Is there a match on? You wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't know.
I mean, there's
This
not
is the
really
type of
much.
No, we're
type of
providing an additional
alternative. Yeah.
that you can watch. We can just do what we're doing.
Yeah, but to be honest, I've missed watching, being up at Tawdry, football not being great, so just chatting absolute whopper with the folk around you. So
Normally, like
it's
the
quite
home
nice.
game, the home game was a chance to like catch up with your mates. Like,
Yeah.
'cause for me, like not living in Aberdeen anymore, I tend to have to drive in. So for me, the game itself was a chance to catch up, especially if the game's shite like it normally is this season.
Well, I mean,
See,
like we
for-
got to know. Oh, carry on, Michael, go.
See, when you go to away games, you find it's just the same folk that go all the time.
Yeah.
You just bump into the same people.
Aye, but it's like as well, like most of the supporters clubs get kind of sat together normally, and then like obviously the folk like on the bus are normally the same people week in week out, so you get to know them anyway. Wonder if Chris Strachan's watching, Callum.
I doubt
How many
it.
folk have we got on?
Eh?
Say how many folk
We've
have
got 33 right now, apparently.
Oh well.
What, she say morons? What's wrong with them? Watching us. True.
To be fair, it's
Oh, thank
30,
you.
32 more than I expected. Because to be honest, Callum, at least your brother's watching, so it's some family support.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, I'm surprised we managed to even get it going. It wouldn't have even been on any YouTube had. I don't know why it's allowed on mine, but not on the podcast channel. But here we are. Very annoying. It'll be even more annoying if I try and test it out after this and it's working.
Bit disappointing as well, because it's been a good chance to build the subscribers. But as Callum said already, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to his channel, but also our own channel. As we revealed earlier, we do have an interview lined up with Liz from the Community Trust, the chief executive. Here.
God!
What
did
a
not hit the
chance.
target there? Yes, I'll
After-
tell you what, after missing that, yes, glass out, get him out.
Henry out after saying that we should maybe look to keep him on next season, and also talking him up about how he's improved his finishing recently.
Didn't even see that.
Great play from Canberry as well.
Yeah, was that Hedges he linked up with there?
Yeah, I mean, that was a sclaff, but...
They was shooting there, eh?
Oh,
Rose Zed, I think he was almost hitting King Street there.
that was Aberdeen. It just came back on to see a reaction to that. Brune, do you mean you're not sticking around? It's not on.
He's a floating viewer.
Not on.
I mean, there might be better things to do on a Wednesday night, so...
Canberry Player of the Year, yes, Andrew.
Well, that's already been given to Ryan Hedges.
Well, we don't know, to be fair, what one it got that got it. We just saw them holding awards and we couldn't hear them, so... Oh, well. Still not convinced we should keep Henry. No, neither am I, but at the same time... I mean, it should be okay, like, sort of third choice striker kind of thing. I suppose it depends on what Bruce Anderson does, because if he's been offered one, he's taken his sweet bloody time about signing it, isn't he?
Just try to keep Hamilton in Leeds now. He's got his other priorities. But it's an interesting comment there from Patrick about should we keep Hendry. Stephen Glass was asked in his pre-match conference if strengthening up top is an area he would like to do. So it'd be interesting to see maybe comments from those watching what sort of striker they would like to see us sign.
Yeah, throw some names at us. We've also got goal of the season thoughts. Could you let us know who it was? Because
It was Ferguson.
Was it Ferguson? Well, that's what I voted for, and I think that is just. We've also got.
That's a
Is there
brilliant
any
tackle.
chance you could share your favourite slow cooker recipes? What's good in a slow cooker? Meatballs are good in a slow cooker.
Garmin, cola Garmin.
Yeah.
Chucking a bit of honey as well just before it finishes.
Oh, fine.
Go and put up Danny O'Neill's comment. Michael will appreciate that.
What's going on?
Leave Flokenberry alone.
Attacked! Yes! Come on!
For fuck's sake.
Guys, no, we've built him up as well.
Red Van Nistelrooy, attack again! Get up,
God, rude see it. You've just signed in. You've just. Oh.
He can't
Ruud
stop
van
scoring
Nistelrooy.
just now.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Again, man. What a goal!
He took it well. Why is there's nobody
Oh,
near it? Oh,
it's-
it dips. It dips. No, I've not just heard Ruud van Nistelrooy. Well, you clearly haven't listened to the last show, Brune. Otherwise, you'd have heard it.
Not only heard it, you've just seen it.
Don't expose yourself.
What a player.
Yeah, it was a great finish. U2, U2B. No.
Good to be
Staggy.
On the stroke of half time as well.
Well, that's the halftime entertainment just ruined now.
Was
Andrew
a very
Mor-
good finish, to be fair, annoyingly.
Andrew Morrison there saying, type of striker we need, to be fair. It's not wrong. It's a striker that's certainly in a great vein of form. And to be honest, he's probably pulled Hibs through the Scottish Cup so far this season, even if he has been offside for some of his goals.
Got an apology here from Brune. You are forgiven.
He was on it. He was on it one of the times I was on to correct me for my something I got wrong.
Yeah, about how many times we finished third.
True. Well, people do, just to be fair, people do. There is this myth that we just constantly are the best of the rest, but we're absolutely not. As is going to be the case once again.
Yeah. Now, it'll be interesting to see what Hibs do here. Do they sit back and hold on to their lead, or they try and kill off the game and then see it out?
Well, I don't want to go 2-0 up because then we'll just draw.
Danny O'Neill. I've noticed more people have tuned in after we've conceded. How is Jamie Smith remembered in Aberdeen? Fondly,
Good word choice, Callum.
I'd say.
Especially for that goal against Copenhagen. Good memories. I wish he'd
That was on my birthday.
Was it?
Was it?
Yeah, 2008.
There you go.
Cracking.
On BBC One Scotland.
If you really want to know, you find out more, you can go to Red Tinted Glasses podcast channel, and we've interviewed him. So there you go. It was good. Other than the fact he was in his car, so it was a bit of a nightmare.
Hands free though.
Oh, like Ferry.
Yeah.
Like one of their ones.
Huh?
Cy Ferry did the interviews with.
Oh no, I wish we'd went and did that, but no, he was just
He
driving.
lives in
about
Nashville just now. So
Yeah.
no.
To be fair, I wish we were in Nashville. But no, there was no video of him, but it was good anyway. It was good to chat to him. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Apparently a lovely man. You should say next door to him. Great guy, Danny O'Neill says.
I like how you
Yeah.
conveniently missed Stuart Spence's comment, by the way.
No, I haven't actually. I was just no, because look, Danny O'Neill mentioned Jamie Smith first. Then we've got bring back Adam Rooney. I agree. Jay McNamara,
Go on, Jay. Something,
plenty.
Thanks for coming in, Jay.
Have I mentioned Murray Cup?
France?
Yes, we've discussed it at length.
And
Discussed it at
educated.
length. I've had to explain what.
I like to learn about different cultures, so.
Yeah.
What's a delicacy
Yeah,
in Edinburgh that's not known to the rest of Scotland?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. To be honest, I've absolutely no idea.
Oh, I know. We'll discuss it at half time. That's what we can
Right,
discuss.
okay.
Delicacies at half time.
Right.
Robbie Hanratty saying lots of folk blaming Woods for that goal. Gets a bit harsh.
Nah, you should have.
I think it dipped, but yeah, maybe Joe does better. You never know.
Go on.
We've not even looked poor. We've not even looked poor, which is
And John
concerning.
on the whistle.
Great
went in
goal.
the corner.
Unreal.
And that is half time.
Including myself, I'm willing to put myself in the 90%. Yeah.
You gonna do the last few comments before we go on to?
Fuck off, Dodge. 100% agree, Connor. Couldn't have said it better myself, in honesty. And Bruno, are you wanting a fight today? Go by last few comments there. Still lucid, you never know.
Who's listening on there?
No, that's not looking good either. Johnny Hayes going down. Stephen Glass going over to him there.
Ethan Ross on the bench.
It's-
Never mind speaking to him. Never mind speaking to him. Get yourself in the dressing room and tell those useless twats off.
Well, again, half time there. we trail 1-0. So another game where we've yet to keep a clean sheet under Stephen Glass. Bit frustrating, Callum. It's not the way we were hoping this would go.
We've not looked bad as well, so it's a pretty annoying. Great finish from Dodge. There's probably no one in our team capable of that. Very frustrating, not great, but here we are. Plenty of time left to have a huge comeback.
I mean, we need to now score 6 goals just to
No
put it in our
problem.
hands ahead of the last game of the season, but that means going to Ibrox and getting something. But
Well, I mean, we're never going to go there anyway and get something. It's just nice to beat Michael on the stream, to be honest. That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
Who's now disappeared for
Yeah, I
his
don't know where
half
he's gone.
time.
Maybe he's going to get the cans to celebrate. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Hayes is finished, according to Brune. As in this game or
Career-wise.
career-wise at Aberdeen, Brune? Both, possibly?
No, I certainly think for this game, but it's interesting then, who'd you bring on for him? Did you say Ethan Ross was on the bench?
I hope he is. I can't remember, to be honest. I was too busy stressing out about getting this set up to actually pay attention, other than the fact Hedges was staying. Was on, playing. That's what the word is, isn't it? If the shoe fits Callum, I'm happy with either. Yeah, fair. We wish him no ill will, but he will be around for next season, let's be honest, because he's not been paid yet. So that'll be good. I keep forgetting he's playing for free. Well, he'll have a fat signing on bonus.
Oh, Matty Kennedy's on the bench, and so's Niall McGinn. We'll probably see one of them two ahead of Ethan Ross.
Yeah, unfortunately, probably. Let's be honest. I agree, 100%. Frustrating as we've played a lot worse and been leading games. They have one shot and score. Basically, yeah, they took it very, very well.
Yeah,
took it very, very well.
It's true, and thanks, Jonathan, for tuning in from Ireland. He did say put the kids to bed before tuning in tonight, so just given our bad language in previous episodes. But thanks as always for your support, Jonathan.
Kind words from Danny O'Neill, first time viewer, by the way. Chat's been watching the start. Good part from all. Thank you very much. This is not the usual channel we're on for the for the podcast. It's Red Tinted Glasses. You can find it on YouTube. If you fancy subscribing, we get Michael on to be hungover and give us false information, basically. Yeah. And but you can subscribe here as well for some Football Manager stuff. Why not? We'd probably see Mikey Devlin on before Ethan Ross, according to Chris Forbes. Probably, yeah. Remember when we brought on Mikey Devlin for GMS? Yeah. That was a laugh. Time for an Apple Tango to cure my ills at our pulse. Michael tells us how we got blocked by Gary Barlow. Or Hibs.
Well, the Hibs. I'll go with the Hibs one. It was in the aftermath of losing that Hamilton game, so I just.
When you went down.
Yeah, I just abused everyone.
Oh dear.
It's not that exciting.
Fair. I got close to being blocked by Aberdeen when it came to Groningen away. In Europe, there was going to be a ballot for fans for the tickets, and I disagreed with doing a ballot because I think it's the same with when the Burnley tickets went on sale. The fact that DNA folk got priority over.
Oh yeah,
that whole fiasco was similar to that. So I basically tweeted out a whole barrage of abuse. And someone that we've been in contact with at the club, Callum, apparently was monitoring my Twitter account because of the abuse that we were that I was handing out about that decision. So,
well, you mentioned Burnley. I remember they reduced the amount of loyalty points, and I quickly just went and bought one for myself. I had no plan how to get there or anything like that. And then they sold out that day, and then I booked on Blazing Lambs, and then Chris was like, "Oh, we've got a spare ticket if you want anyone." To give it to anyone. I was like, "Oh, okay, brilliant, thank you." And I gave it to my mates. So that was all right. Very, very.
I ended up on that Burnley vloggers video of that game. Me and Jay.
Oh, I do remember. I've ended up. Funny you mention that. I've ended up on Gogsies as well. in the 3-0 game, you see me down at the front in a grey jacket, stand out like a sore thumb. Nice man, Gogsy, actually.
I think we were in Greece when that was on.
Against.
Triplet. I think that was the same night.
Body from Ross. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly. Please don't do that, Ross. No. I would actually go and leave the house, though, mind you, and maybe not watch the rest of the game. That might be.
You could watch us,
advisable,
like you don't have to watch the game.
Yeah, that might be advisable.
Michael will buy a pint next time in
Ferry Hill.
Say sorry.
I went to Ferry Hill. That's good. Sorry, nobody has any clue what's going on. As I pointed out, and no one else we can't actually see. If anyone's watching, basically the mascot's from Ferry Hill, and I went to Ferry Hill. I just got excited. It was like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Yeah.
That's me.
I didn't even win the halftime draw as well. So
Someone from Stoke-on-Trent.
Stoke.
Cheating the system. Cheating the system.
not a bad amount to win either.
Oh yeah, I know that was a healthy sum.
£1,515.
That's a season ticket paid for.
We'll go through some of the results, halftime results. I'll go around the ground. So
and then you can like boo and cheer.
Yeah, we're losing 1-0, which is nice. Kilmarnock 1, St Mirren 0. So that might be okay for Project Save the Mallard. Not really. Well, I suppose it could send Hamilton down, or who knows what's going on. I've got no idea.
It would
Hamilton beat and Kelly win Hamilton.
Currently, it resigns Hamilton to at worst a playoff place, depending how results go on the last day of the season.
No, at best a playoff place.
Yeah, whatever one it is, whatever. Just move on quickly.
Ross County 1, Hamilton 1. It's also Wraith Rovers 0, Dundee 1. So we could be going back to Fundy.
I don't mind Dens Park.
Would you like?
I like it because the what's it called? The shed or whatever. No, not the shed.
Dairy.
What's it? The dairy.
Oh, wow.
As they just go.
You better apologise quickly for calling it the shed.
Sorry. Well, I'm thinking I call it the shed because it looks like it's a shed basically. Yeah. I quite like that.
It's to the left.
Yeah.
Quite like it, and it always reminds me of the Niall McGinn relegating them, which was enjoyable. Yeah.
I remember.
Would you like to see, given Hibs have played Wraith more recently, Michael? Would you like to see Wraith back in the Premiership or in the Premiership for the first time?
Close trip. No.
It's close, but because we get the train everywhere, and it's like the station's on the other end of the town.
Oh yeah, I've got a train to Wraith for the friendly, and walked there, and I had hay fever bothering me the whole day. It was a fun nightmare, and but David Goodwillie did score.
Did you not go? So. Did you go to? So maybe again, you were too young. Did you go when we played Wraith in the Scottish Cup and Gary McDonald? Probably about the only good thing he did for us was scored in the 90th minute of the last kick of the ball.
I did not see that. It would have been entertaining, though, I'm sure.
When was that?
It was 2012, maybe. It was under Mark McGee because he alleged he got spat on when Gregory Taddy scored to knock us out in the replay.
Gregory Taddy always scored against us. He scored against us for East Fife, I'm sure. And then he moved to Wraith and then scored for Wraith.
I'm laughing because I can see Ross Nicholson's comment because he's going to slaughter me for not knowing the year because I always said.
What was the other thing that you argued with him about again? About who scored some goal or something?
Oh,
like that.
don't! It's to do with Fern Snoyle.
There we go.
Forza Fern Snoyle. What a man!
Is it unanimous among Scottish football fans that everyone wants Hamilton? I think so. I think everyone is kind of fed up.
I just saw it state the World Cup.
Yeah. But then as a Hibs fan, are you happy then to see Hearts come back at the expense of Hamilton?
Well, I don't like. I like. No. Well,
I just like the derbies.
I like the derbies. I'd rather, but no, I don't even like derbies. I hate derbies.
It's stressful.
I absolutely hate them. Anybody that says they like them are lying to you. They're the worst things.
I saw the video Hibs tweeted today of Ross Caldwell's goal at Tynecastle.
Mate.
That just looked
Finally.
unbelievable.
What goal?
What's he up to these days? I know Danny Handling's
I think
played
he's
for-
gave up for that boy.
Huh?
Danny Handling. Michael hates Danny Handling.
He's playing for Edinburgh City today.
Fraud.
Last night, actually.
Fraud.
That's the date for you, Glenn.
As well.
It's that day. Going
It
across
was.
floors.
The
I'm
guy,
sure it was.
the guy in front of me, because we were leaving and we were on the stairs. The guy actually broke his phone, and that's maybe how far back it was. The battery actually fell out of his phone. He picked up his phone.
Jesus.
Anyone see my battery?
Jesus. Oh dear. What's everyone's favourite biscuit? That is the question of the day. Question of the day. It won't get better than this.
Patrick Watson. I hope Ian's watching with you, Patrick, by the way. I'm offended if he's not.
I like a mint Viscount.
That's that's an old mayonnaise biscuit, that is.
Well, it does the job, doesn't it? No?
It
And
is
I
good,
like
though.
I like the Biscoff ones.
Oh, aye, good shout. I'm solid.
Biscoff.
Very like trendy now.
See, to be honest with you, I
Mm.
like them all apart from Bourbons.
Oh, we like bourbons.
Nah, not
Overrated. I'm
Too chocolatey
kind of
for
Michael
me.
on that one.
too chocolatey.
They are very Lotus are very trendy these days. Like, well, I used to work at Pizza Express, and we had a Lotus Biscoff cheesecake, which
Oh, mate.
interesting. What's this?
What's yours then? Are you
They-
trying to...
Oh no, I'm the question master. No, what's my favourite? Here, chocolate hobnobs.
I kind
Bloody
of
decent.
What a goal that
That's
is.
decent. It's a good goal. It is a good goal. The gold ones. Jacobs make them. Oh, what, like the ones with the cream in the middle? Those ones.
I like an Orange Club. They're
I like the jam sandwich creams.
Jaffa cake as well, because that's a biscuit.
Not having that.
No, it's a piece. It's not a cake. It's not a biscuit. It's a piece. It's nothing.
It's not a piece either. Oh, also,
It's a
like, see,
piece.
I was gonna say, Michael, would you know what that is then? If Calm says he's having a piece,
I know.
because what's the word I always text you, and you're like, can you stop
Me?
saying that? Because I don't. Yeah, because you
Is
don't
it
know what I was
fine?
meaning.
I don't know.
in that.
Could be anything.
Well, I think it was always when I say like Ken, he's like, who's Ken?
No, you go Kana.
Fine.
Oh, Ken, aye.
Kana.
No,
Kana.
finds another one. Finds another one because we say here like we're saying, oh, that's so fine, but then like that would just mean like, oh, it's like meh. Anyone else do, wouldn't it?
But also, what's the whole thing about chippy sauce? It's a weird invention.
Do you call it a
That's
chippy?
a-
or chipper?
It's a
Chipper.
chipper.
That's a problem.
It's not. It's correct.
It's a dialect. It's a dialect.
Echoes, good. I'm with
Yeah,
you
I
now.
thought that-
I know the one you're speaking about. They're F9.
Well, what is chippy sauce? It's pointless.
It's a special. It's kind of like brown sauce, but it's different.
So very nice.
It's kind of like brown sauce.
Subscribe. Subscribe while you're here,
That's how I
please.
best describe it. But I don't get that.
No,
Do you not?
Nah, I don't like it.
weird. Has anyone ever sat in the tiny stand opposite the main
Yes.
stand at Hamilton?
In the gazebo.
With the castle above it.
I
The
was
slam
there.
tent.
I was there for the playoff game when Cummings scored twice. We were in
What was the
the
score on that? Was that 2-0
2-0.
in the first leg? Right.
and then got beat 2-0.
Fucked up.
I used to love. But as I said to you, we all knew it was coming in, and with Paul Heffernan up front, and Terry Brooks had brought him off for Owen Tudor-Jones with 5 minutes to go. So when they strike up in extra time, because Cummings wasn't even playing up front at the time.
They had Jason Scotland up top.
It was Jason Scott masterclass.
My boy.
I mean, that first goal, I mean, like, they need a goal, do you know what I mean?
Oh, we've got a start from Robbie, which I'm sure you'll enjoy, Glenn.
Grant
Most
Campbell
starts for an
would have been all
Aberdeen
over that.
goalkeeper
John
without a
He was
clean sheet. Was he?
Won the League Cup
4
in
games. Well, I put it this way, I can't imagine we're going to Ibrox and keeping a clean sheet. So
No. Well,
he's well making it
there's-
5 now.
There's the question though: would you bring Joe Lewis back? Obviously we're not listening to what he's been saying pre-match or at half-time. So if anyone is listening to Red TV, as he said, he's fit enough for Ibrox, because
I mean,
maybe you'd play him
yeah.
there.
Let us know.
Because it could be a Holocaust otherwise.
You shouldn't say that.
No, I shouldn't. But you know what I mean.
That's out of order. We're getting takeoff here.
Right, I wasn't even listening. The game started.
Yeah, and to be fair, I thought some of the highlights at half time the game had restarted.
Really?
Hopefully, an improvement. This can't get much worse for us.
Very true.
I'm happy to just take the ball to the corner. Just see it out. Dig in.
He could well be out of the seat for the season. I've got no idea. If he said it whilst he's been on here.
For one game.
No, I think there's a problem with his mobility because of his ribs. So it's probably the fact that he'll be having to throw himself around a lot.
Yeah, he's just going to have an operation, is he not?
Don't know. Can you really do anything for if they're not broken, if they're just bruised?
No idea. I just...
Your medical opinion.
Yes. You asked me what I thought about Pittodrie. What did you think about Easter Road?
You know what? I miss it having the old school East Stand when the terracing because I thought it was good when you had that.
That was good.
But I think any trip to the capital is normally a good day out.
And what about when you go to their mob?
Well, you can't get away from the smell that comes from around there.
The brewery, is it?
People.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say but
well, it used to be the old McEwen's factory there. See, we use Watchalong for the Roseburn.
Yeah.
Just behind that was where the.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
Fuck!
Jesus.
Christ alive, man.
Well, I said I would take Jackson Irvine at Aberdeen. He certainly would get into the Aberdeen team if finishing like that just now.
I don't know why he's not hitting it with his left.
What's Conor McLennan doing? He is ball watching beyond belief there.
He's not a right back. And he maybe shouldn't be playing there against Hibs.
No.
Yeah.
Get Stevie Tosh back in commentary. We usually win when he's there. Stevie Tosh is always welcome in comms.
Steve Tosh. Steve Tosh.
Not a foul there, no.
McGinn on for you want McGinn on? Yeah.
To be fair, he'd offer us something more than Campbell.
Hey, John.
That's not a foul.
Martin Boyle.
Martin Boyle blowing down at the touch of any bit of contact.
It's came right across him.
You see what you're saying about Easter Road, though? I do think Tynecastle's got a better atmosphere than Easter Road.
It's different, though. Because theirs is more
compact.
Up here. Aye. Whereas we're a bit more classy, I think.
I like a tracksuit manager, just FYI.
Is that
Get the suit out.
What about managers that wear suits and then change into a tracksuit?
Weird.
Or managers that wear jeans because the season's just about finished.
No, my favorite is when you stick on the Bundesliga and you've just got them both in jeans and a shirt with the first 3 buttons open. Right. Yeah, I guess. No, probably tracksuit and then get the suit out for the cup final. Never mind for the semi-final. Never mind for the semi-final.
What about wearing a kilt at a Scottish Cup final?
No.
National clothing.
What about wearing a kilt to a club game?
I think wearing kilts to the football it should be outlawed.
For Hampden Scotland games.
No.
Outlawed. I'm going away.
I wouldn't wear one,
You wouldn't wear one?
No.
Have you ever worn one?
A kilt?
Yeah, for anything.
Yes.
I wore one once for leaving school, that's it.
It's not that, it's just I would just rather wear normal clothes.
Fair enough. Yeah. Who brought that up? Who wore a kilt to a club game?
I've seen them.
Because you were talking about what we would wear, and you said
but I've genuinely seen folk at Aberdeen European away games wearing kilts.
It should be for the watching.
For me, that's Scotland only, but
Aye. No, I
Each to their own.
Aberdeen tartan. Was it red tartan?
aye. But even then, it's like I know why, because I'm like Scottish and that, but keep up to Scotland games. That's my opinion, though.
I agree. Ronald Hernandez at right back, please. Just for a laugh, if nothing else.
Well, I can't-
Entertainment.
I was watching Atlanta against Inter Miami at the weekend, and Ronald Hernandez wasn't even involved. So
Who won?
it was 1-1. Lewis Morgan
Oh,
scored.
Come on, Miami. Livids. Miami man these days. Didn't the Gretna manager wear a full kilt to the 36 World Cup final?
You did.
Did he?
Yeah.
hmm
That's mental.
We should have asked Steve Tosh about
Well,
that.
of course, they got beat for Hearts.
Yeah, Steve Tosh
Yeah.
played in that game. If you want to hear his thoughts about that.
True.
Jamin Skelton missed a penalty.
If Glass doesn't get... Yeah, true. Cycle around the track at the bottom at Hampden.
I remember.
If he doesn't get that out when we win at Ibrox, I'll be raging, to be honest. Just cycling up in front of Union Bears in Aldi.
What when they're not there?
I know, well, when the fans are back, so.
I wonder when they'll let it go.
If they're willing to pay us cash money,
Go on.
that's fine by me.
Get right.
Specsavers can sponsor us all with like free glasses and a little bit on top. I will be happy.
Stand up.
We'll even rename it. For the right price, we'll rename it Red Tinted Specsavers.
Go on. Oh,
Will Ronnie ever be back? Probably not.
See when I celebrated the goal,
mm-hmm.
I'd you already seen it.
I'd seen it leaving his foot, so just guess.
I think I'd seen it. I think I'd seen it going.
It was the same there. Like I wasn't sure what happened because Hedges had just done his final turn, so I thought he'd scored, judging by your reaction. But then he'd calm down.
I'll just go. I'll try and do like an away
A split-second delay.
Michael, if I were you, I would just start doing stuff to throw Glenn off.
Well, there's your man. What's his name? Hallberg. Latest player to go down.
Oh my gosh. He's not really had a shot, but I think he's.
Mind when that's the first signing that you've beaten us to. Have you been impressed by him? For him, has he even had much game time?
Who?
Kyle McGuinness.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's not really been in the team.
And Robbie Hanratty, they're already seeing Matty Kennedy warming up for Aberdeen. Looks like he'll be coming on. See if he'll make an impact, Callum.
Probably not. Let's be honest. Well, I mean, who's the lesser of two evils between him and Niall again? I don't know who's the lesser of two evils, in honesty. Ethan Ross, just hoy him on instead. If he's on the bench, is he? Can't remember.
Yeah, he is, yes. Glad you're paying attention to my comments at halftime about who's on the bench.
Sorry.
So that's one change down for each side. Your 3 stoppages each to make the... Still 5 changes, not that we ever seem to use them.
I forgot. I actually forgot that we're allowed to use 5 these days.
Same.
I feel like they used it when we first came back, and then everyone's
It's gonna do toy, innit? You just
yeah.
stop using it.
The problem
Unless
is you
you're Derek
only get
McInnes.
you got like 3 stoppages. When McInnes always forgot that you're only allowed to stop 3 times, and he was like, "Get someone stripped ready to come on." Like one time he had like Greg Lee ready stripped to come on, and then realised he'd already stopped the game 3 times. Can't put him on. He did it like a few times. It was really annoying.
No, for why?
What a
I
goal.
tried to be a bit too fancy there. Sake.
Oh dear. Hit him.
Good touch.
Just hit him as hard as you can.
It's the most we've paid attention to the actual game in the whole night. Oh dear.
It's the Hedges' chances here. I don't know if he could have done better, but crowded out, but no support really around for him.
Didn't have much to aim at that angle either. Matt Macy had it covered, didn't he, Michael?
Yeah, I'm the first one.
Wide. Play him.
Oh no. What's everyone's thoughts on Apple Tango, by the way? I think it's up there with the best.
It's underrated.
It's underrated, isn't it? Criminally underrated.
You know what,
You know
Callum?
what's
That's a thread of yours I miss.
Do you know what's an underrated
Beverage one.
fizzy drink?
What?
Low.
I was just the way to say that. You've not had that yet, Callum. That's the one I wanted you to
No.
review.
No, not had it ever. I don't think.
That's a brilliant drink.
What do you mean?
Don't know.
What does that mean?
I've never had it, Michael.
Oh my God!
It's like you've never had a rowie. He's
No,
never.
That's not.
No,
That's
it's not the same
specific.
scale.
That's specific to a certain type of people.
Is appetizer still around? Yes, it is.
Stuart Spence is not a fan.
Apple Tango.
Okay,
in the
neither
bin.
am I.
Well, I would
You
say,
I would
I
put
think
it in the
Apple
back after
Tango.
I drank it.
I would say
But
Apple
that's what it
Tango.
means.
Nice one. Apple Tango's up there, and I would say Orange Tango is better than Fanta.
On me.
No.
Oh Jesus!
It is.
Go on.
No.
Had to be him. Had to be
Oh,
him.
mate, I thought he was going to score.
Had to be him.
Just
Aldi's version of San Pellegrino. I've never had that, but I do enjoy a limonata, San Pellegrino limonata.
keep it down, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's
Or slip it one more. Matty Kennedy unhappy. Oh,
That-
such good play from Callum Hendry as well.
That
Such
is-
good play.
He was in the ambulance, guys.
Oh,
Come up.
7-Up is my favourite. 7-Up, decent.
It's a mid-table shout, that, isn't it?
It is, but I remember
Well,
I used to
good
always get it
drink,
in used to always get it in Cyprus. You'd ask for lemonade. 7-Up, okay? Yes, of course it is. So I hold fond memories of 7-Up.
Couldn't possibly comment. Fuck's sake.
Agree.
That's pretty much the tagline for our season. That comment.
Basically, what 7-Up's my favourite? Oh,
No,
fuck's
for
sake.
fuck's sake.
Bring back
Fuck's
the
sake,
money.
Fallon.
That's a yeah. I think Ross is right. Canberra couldn't hit water. He fell out of a boat. Correct. Correct. He's a good man. You'll come good.
Or someone
I'll-
else.
He's playing his former team on Saturday, so maybe it'll come good then.
Well, I would rather he did it now.
He's on telly, so there's every chance.
That's true.
That's what I said to you when you asked me.
Go on. Get out of his way, Dylan McGeoch.
Right, pass on. Go on.
Just got to stand up here.
Go on.
This is tense.
Get out of the way, ref!
What is he doing? It's like man marking him.
By the way, the refs are always in such good positions, eh?
They're always open, aren't
They've
they?
been in better attacking positions than half of our team just now.
Always open. Iron Brew's unmatched. You see people who say they can taste the difference after they change the recipe. They're lying. They're lying.
Oh, you can't.
See if you have that one in the one in the glass bottle, the like original recipe. That is,
Mate,
you can taste the difference there.
oh my god.
You can tell you're saying, Michael.
Mm.
Oh my god, aye. Like night and
Aye.
day.
Yeah, the one in the glass bottle is so much better than normal.
I think I just can't remember now what the other one used to taste like, so I'm just
I think that's what it is.
probably.
When they used to have
yeah,
Iron
so I'm
Brew
alright with
bars.
Yes, I do. They were absolutely amazing. And they
See
also,
those?
used to have Iron Brew bonbons.
Oh, aye.
Oh,
They were unbelievable.
there was Iron Brew ice cream at one point I had as well.
Mm.
That was
We used to
weird.
have Iron Brew, like sorbets and that.
Yeah, it's weird.
See, I seen a
We've
tweet-
covered some topics. Right.
I seen a tweet the other day, and I still think about it regularly. Why is Mars bar ice cream better than an actual Mars bar?
'Cause it's cold.
Well, my dad
Put a Mars bar in the freezer and eat it.
Freezer.
And you think,
would do that. Yeah.
But that's also another thing. Chocolate shouldn't go in the fridge anyway. So
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Chocolate's literally made so it melts in your mouth. It's made so it melts at the temperature of your mouth.
Mhm.
Idiot.
What about
Sorry,
ketchup?
I defend
We're-
it.
it's more of a sensation because you're going through more degrees of heat. I think.
Maybe. What about ketchup? Did you say?
Just try to think how reason why folk would do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ketchup in a
Boredom,
cupboard or fridge for you, Colin?
In the bin.
What's that?
Ketchup, where would you keep it? You said in the bin.
In the bin. Not a ketchup or mayonnaise, man.
Oh, mate.
No.
As I said earlier, you think you know a guy, eh? The whole
Sorry.
colour. How can you like mayonnaise?
I just don't. It's just rank. And then, like, see shops, they always ruin everything with mayonnaise. Absolutely everything. There's like one thing from like one wrap from Tesco that's like not.
Nah, I'm not having that. Every time I go in looking for a meal deal, it just says without mayo.
No.
No mayonnaise.
No.
And I'm like, so maybe it's just a different.
Brune, come to blows here, mate. Come to blows here, Brune.
It's a pretty harsh comment.
Chocolate in the fridge. Why? What does it? It's just what you must chew it, like crunch it rather than let it melt. Then
you don't put it in for days. It's just like
no,
but people do that though. If they only have like a few bits, they put it back. I'll just have the rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like why
maybe you don't want it to melt though when you're not eating it.
How are you melting it?
How
when you're
hot's
eating
your
it?
house?
But I'm just saying, like some people do have the heating on.
No, you live a bit further south. But
I know it's always cold in Aberdeen, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, but still, even then, even if you got your heating on, it's not like it's a furnace.
It was actually all I was saying was basically Michael said that's a bit harsh. That was all, Brune.
That's all we said.
It is very huff and puff, isn't it? And we're not blowing any houses down. It's not on. Not on. Go on then. Conor McLaren's on the deck. What's going on? One plus for Bruce's comment. Yeah.
Go on then. Play him in.
Oh, you
Fuck's sake.
We're getting closer.
But then again, that's the one you want him. You want that ball to fall.
Is he giving a corner? He's giving a corner.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Matt Macy is baffled. Absolutely baffled.
It falls to the top.
He's not done. Made a save that he's not made.
Yeah, so. Oh,
Out we go.
Glenn, what do you think?
Had it up. We'll take the foul.
I don't have one here, so no.
No, don't want to interrupt Gemma.
Oh, no, I don't want to wake up Rory, to be honest, but
That's probably worse, actually. Yeah.
She doesn't have a headband here sitting on her desk, so.
Livid.
Touch it!
I don't know why you're still raging. It didn't come to anything.
No, but it's not a point.
John beating exorcist.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could go any higher if you see another replay. I mean, like, fuck off. Not like Callum said 100%, but 100%.
There's a few things I say quite a lot. I say to be honest, or if I'm being honest, or something like that as well.
You're a very honest man.
I am. If nothing else, I should be an Air fan, really. Aren't they the honest men?
No, that's
no, he's right.
Honest too,
right.
You're right.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, United.
We went.
Done it once.
That was
we
my
went.
play.
We went and when we left, my brother drove down. When we left, we're like, shit, we're not seeing any like road signs for north or anything like that. Heading to fucking Carlisle. Had been going for like 20 minutes. Right, maybe turn back. Bit of a nightmare.
We played them quite a lot because we were obviously.
Because you were shit.
We played them in the cup a few times.
We played them in a League Cup and I missed Adam Rooney's goal. He scored after like 3 minutes because
I liked it. Oh,
it's a nice old ground.
Speaking of missing Adam Rooney goals, see the semi-final?
Yeah, you were still outside the ground.
When he scored in like after 10 seconds. I came in a minute late, right? Get down my seat, and I was like, right, let's just keep it tight for like first 5-10 minutes. Don't lose a goal, and then try and go into the game. And then the guy in front of me turns around and says, "Mate, we're getting beat 1-0."
Did you not realise from like the noise?
No, I never heard it. Because like when we were going, like when we walked through the turnstile, like up the steps into the ground, like folk were singing like behind me.
Right, okay.
I just thought, see when Hibs kicked off after the goal, I thought that was kick off.
But do you not like?
Well,
I'm not going to. I just presumed.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, you would just presume, would you?
Was that not Ryan Christie scored from like a direct from a free kick, like out wide? Yeah.
Goalie dropped it right in the.
Who's your keeper that day?
I think it was Marciano.
Was that?
I think so.
And then Hayes sealed it with a deflected. Good to see.
Dan McGregor.
Hibs going a bit defensive here now.
Tam O'Shanter in Ayr, good Hibs pub. Have you been, Michael?
I've never been there, but there's also a Tam O'Shanter in Leith, which I went
Is there?
After the cup final.
Frequent.
It's the first and only time I've ever been at.
Oh. 2-1 Kelly, apparently. That's not.
Well, it's alright.
I don't like. Kelly, it's not good if you're tall.
Kelly, because the seats are so low.
The leg room or lack thereof.
No, that's what actually. That's what you've mentioned. Sorry, I can't know. I have no idea. Oh yeah, no, knowledge. Didn't he?
That day actually, that semi-final, I actually got spiked in Foundry after the game. Yeah, Brune, if he's still watching, and maybe Ross as well. I literally like couldn't move.
Can't hack it, you mean?
No, genuinely, I just started flopping.
Jesus.
What were you drinking prior to?
Just vodka.
Feels like a McInnes team. Yeah. But I suppose it is still a McInnes team.
Feels like a McInnes performance, let's say.
McInnes performance, yeah. Glenn?
To be fair, it tends to come up on my Snapchat memories regularly.
Flopped on the pavement outside the Foundry. Not the first, not the last, though, to be fair. So at least you can take comfort in that.
Proud moment.
At least I suppose it wasn't actually your fault either.
No, that game, because I remember it 2-0. I remember when Dylan McGeoch scored, he went down injured.
What game's this?
The semi-final.
We won 3-1 though.
3-2.
It was 3-2, yeah.
I
reckon you were
Ross knowledge.
You were pissed.
Well, Ross, I'm going on Ross's knowledge.
It was 3-2.
We
were 2-0 down, got it back to 2 each, and then.
You never looked more specky than that moment there, by the way, Glenn.
Yeah, thanks. Trying not to get the forehead in blind people.
Holy Glenn knowledge. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
McGeoch scored, and then he went he pulled a muscle when he scored there.
Maybe Glenn, I reckon you weren't spiked. I reckon you were clearly just extremely hammered.
His wasn't a screamer, it was a massive deflection.
Fuck off.
What's this? What's happened? Or was it?
Hope scored the first one and then McGeoch equalised.
Who cares? He still lost the game.
Dylan, I had the final goal.
Holt then McGeoch.
Don't speak about that final.
It was. Ross is right.
I don't need to boost his ego anymore.
Not by his
Brune knowledge rubbish. Fair
Ross is vying for an open space on our yearly quiz team that raises money for Ayr United's Youth Academy in Alzheimer's Scotland. Don't ask why we attend an Ayr United quiz every year based in Aberdeen, but we do.
Is it a supporters club
It's an Ayr United Aberdeen Sports Club.
I'll put a foot in then.
I don't know why nobody hit it.
Yes.
That's what I thought as well. Why are we trying to make the perfect goal here?
Ken.
What day that was?
Cell taped to my head. How?
They got broken the pub beforehand. He wasn't in Shelston.
I've got that fear now because I've never been to a game with glasses on.
Contact lenses, or you just go blind.
These are actually the glasses that Dave Cormack broke me after I broke them when Sam Cosgrove scored against the Mirren.
Because I'm scared to celebrate in case they get
But now the worst thing is I gone and broke these ones as well because I stood on them. So I wonder if I send Dave a wee message, he might get a wee repair go.
We are really meeting our market now, aren't we? With the name.
I've never really experienced it though. I've never experienced
a glass. A glass a new thing for you, Michael.
Well, aye. I got them in November.
The worst games are like your big games when there's like a decent bounce. Otherwise, you're normally all right.
Aye. I mean,
There's been a few times I've had to go and catch them mid bounce.
I couldn't do that.
I'd
But
wear
I've gone-
contact
I just did
lenses.
that.
Nah, because you look like a fan if you pick them up.
I know, but I'd also look like a fanny if I never had glasses.
Just wear
But,
contact lenses. Invest. It's one of the
No.
I bought a cheap £20 pair for going to the football when fans can get back in.
I might do that. And then take my actual glasses in my pocket.
Well,
looking smart.
Yeah, because I wore my other glasses the other day though, and it gave me quite a bad headache because it's like I've got anti-glare.
I mean, this is some chat. For
I hope the 32 people are glad we've tuned in for this. Jesus.
if anybody's got any remedies, then I've worked it off.
Yeah. Any other
I was
glasses
gonna
issues
say-
that you'd like to cover?
They'll just say,
It's fair.
"Don't
Go
be
on,
blind."
Darren. Got a nosebleed.
What's your favourite away game of all time? As in
No.
specific or away ground? If it's
My
away-
favourite away. To be fair, I can answer that straight away.
What?
Rijeka 3-0.
That would have been good.
That was good to watch at home. Actually, I didn't go, but
I don't know. I've been quite lucky.
County Bedlam.
I've
County
never.
must be winning.
I've got a really bad record at Ross County.
I've been won once. So
We were there when you played Rangers at home. It was a Wednesday night in December, and it was 2 each, I think.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
We get beat 2-1 up there,
Mhm.
and we had Chris Maxwell in goal, and he just let 2 crosses go. It was good.
You know,
He
Kilmarnock though.
came over to applaud us at the.
Mhm.
He came over to applaud us at the end of the game, and I was like, "Mate, don't you fucking dare!"
Don't bother.
Funny,
Um,
Tynecastle semi-final. I don't really count semi-finals as an away game though.
Was good.
No, I would say when you're going to the other teams to play that game.
Patch. Okay.
Mm.
I would say. I don't know. Motherwell 3-0 was really good.
Ones that I know.
Were you not? Well, would Burnley not be up there for you then, Carl?
Burnley was up there, yeah, 100%. You know, we
Or-
lost, but for
what about,
being able
like-
to celebrate their goal and also being at the cricket club and just being able to drink cans instead was, and in the sun, it was ace, to be fair.
What about domestic games?
Domestic
Um,
games.
Ryan Christie when he scored the second at Ibrox.
Motherwell 3-0 was good.
That's right. You've only seen them when I watched once, eh?
No, twice. Ross is gonna slaughter me for knowledge here again. 3 times. 3 times.
Yep, I
2-0,
agree.
Scott McKenna 1-0, and then Scotch Cup quarter-final. Nah, see, laser surgery, no chance because I think it's Final Destination, and the Queen gets laser surgery and her eyeball falls out. So I'm never.
I'd rather just call a specky bastard.
Yeah.
Well, calling somebody
A
else.
lot of money. Oh, yeah, we reserve the right to call the folks back.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If anything, it's actually funnier when a specky bastard calls a specky bastard.
It's almost stoic.
Yeah.
I hope that James Flynn's a pal of yours, Michael.
Aye. What's he saying?
More in the big specs fall.
To be fair, that game that Jonathan's mentioned as well, that sounds like a good game. Is that the one that Jess scored the screamer at?
Ian Jess.
Wait, mine has like thunderbolt from like 45 yards. That's what I wish I was at.
That must have been 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, the away game I wish I was at. I know I've just said like finals and semi-finals don't count, but given it's the anniversary was just yesterday, was Gothenburg out.
Yeah, did you have a good
How long was
Gothenburg
there?
day, Glenn?
Just a normal day really for me, but enjoying the content that was being.
I've seen a lot of it on my proxy.
How about you? Did you have a nice Tuesday, Michael?
Right.
Oh.
Nothing exciting happened.
No.
Mira, I respect the shithousery 100%. That
And I
is
hope
good.
though he has
Thanks,
subscribed.
Yeah, subscribe both here and the Red Tinted Glasses podcast, where you can comment on the latest podcast and abuse Michael even more if you wish,
Mm.
which I'm sure.
Don't say that. He's going to do that.
Is that the man responsible for telling you that Porteous?
No.
No?
No.
Ah, well. It's a shame. No, we drew that in with Ian Jess.
September 91. That fateful season where we should have won the league.
Agree. Yes. This would be... maybe we would have left. I don't know. Who knows?
No, there's still 15 minutes to go.
What's Jess going to ask me to get me fired up for the game? And the hopes have been dashed. LuTube. Glory to the high bees.
This game's sort of petering out a wee bit, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I paid attention for about 15 minutes maybe, and then sort of gave up.
In total, not just this half.
Would you still be there if we were at the game?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't be in that much of a rush to come home, to be honest.
Will be your trigger point.
2-0 would be out of there.
Yeah, if like this was real life, a Hibs second goal would send me home.
Well, the problem is, the only thing that influences it is if I'm for our home games is if I'm intoxicated or not. Because if I am, then I'll leave early. But if I'm not, then I'll probably see sense and decide to stay. Like an idiot.
Helps beat the traffic.
I left when I left Petrology early.
Oh, smash! Oh, Scotland beat England. Oh, mind you, then you could ruin the invincible season.
Yeah, it depends. Depends what.
Jesus.
Save. Get up. No, fine. Depends if Scotland have got anything on that last game against England, if it means anything. But
second game.
I'm going to say
knowledge is shit, Glenn. Knowledge is shit.
I'm going
to nothing.
I'm going to be very Michael and just say I want to win them both.
I think Scotland. No, but you could ruin the invincible thing. That would be great. Who knows?
Yeah, but it would be much better if we were actually there.
Well, we're not. I mean, are we
actually,
going to
no, that would actually be a terrible place to be. Ibrox this weekend
on Trophy Day. Ugh. Well, no, because then you can leave before.
No, to be fair, being at Parkhead on no, because we've been to Parkhead on title day and not had to.
No, they won't. They won't keep you in because all the fans will be staying in.
That's right.
So they let us out then. Yeah. We couldn't cross the roadman. Yeah, seems to be a problem quite a lot of this season. Not great at all. It's pretty concerning.
Oh my God.
Conor McLennan's being so badly exposed in this game at right back.
I don't think I've ever seen Macron close other than football stuff, to be fair.
Here, Jackson Irvin's finishing is terrible.
Yeah, it's not great, but he should have scored one hit the bar. That one.
He should have probably been looking to do better there as well. But
yeah,
I think if anything, as we spoke earlier in the first half about if Stephen Glass needs to prioritise a striker, I think this game highlights that he needs to prioritise a right back. But we knew that ever since we played Dumbarton in the Scottish Cup. St
Mirren level, County could be safe.
Ooh, I tell you, that last day of the season could be. Shut up. County have also taken the lead as well.
Yeah.
Is that what we said?
Confirms how many players we need. I want us to keep the Mallard.
That's a special place.
Yeah.
Not that you care, but I miss the Mallard. No, I miss it a lot. Yeah. More than where's Macron life for us. Confirm or deny, Michael?
No, I can absolutely deny that.
Big M on it.
Go and bring up that comment from Patrick. What would be your answer to that, Callum? What players that are out of contract should Glass keep, if any?
I mean, if you'd asked me 6 months ago, Hoban would have been the first mentioned. We'll see. I don't know. Not many. Ethan Ross, probably. I mean, he's offered Devlin 6 months, which just seems a bit weird.
That's got to be the most ridiculous 6-month extension since we gave one to Greg Lee, by the way. Michael Devlin has done nothing to deserve a contract extension.
Well, I mean, we've not seen him.
Yeah, but so.
That's what I'm saying. So why?
that's like saying give Greg Lee another 6
No,
months.
I'm saying we've not seen him, so why is he getting a contract? Because he's
There's your pal.
Well, see for Hoban, I noticed Ash Taylor's wife's back in Liverpool again, so I'm wondering if she's getting ready for a
Staying
move. But I would keep one of Hoban or Taylor as a
Probably.
backup opportunity.
And I'd probably I don't know who I'd choose now outside of those two.
I would be tempted to give McGinn another year, but
Have
as
to be
we
on
said,
lower wages.
But I was just going to say, as we said in one of our previous episodes, it would have to be on reduced wages and as a backup because.
Yeah, if we go into the next season and he's still starting games, we're finito as a club. Lackluster is. I can't think of much
Great
else
word,
on
innit?
that.
Lackluster.
I hope
Yeah,
he's meaning
it's
I hope he's meaning the game, not this watch along. By the way.
Yeah, very true. Glenn's knowledge lackluster.
Lack thereof.
Yeah, lack of
Dylan McGeoch or Jackson Irvin.
Two different players.
Yeah, it's Dylan McGeoch and Jackson Irvin, mate.
Two different type of players.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose Michael will be best placed having.
I love Dylan McGeoch at Hibs.
Yeah.
I suppose though, Callum,
Again,
we've not been lucky enough to see enough of Dylan McGeoch though with injuries.
I've probably seen about as much of Jackson Irvin as I have of Dylan McGeoch.
Yeah.
I think Irvin's played well tonight. He played well on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean McGeoch like neat and tidy, but his injury is just.
He's too injury prone.
Yeah.
I think given the standard of this game as well, it says a lot about the league that we're so far ahead in 3rd and 4th place respectively.
That's very true. But it's,
or as Michael would say, the fact that we're so close to Hibs in 3rd.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I mean, it will be a bit. It'll be a bit more stretched after this, and probably after. Well, mind you've got to play Celtic, don't you?
At home.
But I think though Celtic have pretty much given up on the season anyway.
Celtic's on the beach, yes.
That's going to be a terrible game because Hibs will be resting players for the cup final, and Celtic are pretty much got their minds back in Dubai.
True. Felt like hello Stuart. How are we? No cans. There is actually no cans. Well, other than soft drinks, that's all, Stuart. Unfortunately. Good ball in.
Go on.
Oh.
And there he is.
We could play until midnight, I think, and not score.
We could play till next
Midnight
season and
somewhere.
still not score.
It's midnight somewhere.
That's very true. Very true. That is also true, Bill Buffalino. Very true.
Yeah, hard to disagree with Bill there.
But the problem is, they do that, but then even then, it's not much justification for any of them.
It's like
say
it's
that-
like they get praised for trying.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the level we're at right now.
The
with that.
bar's never been so low.
Yeah, it's not great.
Craig Brown, Jesus man.
He'll finally lose his tag of being the last manager to lead Scotland to out at a national championship.
We're losing 1-0. It was a
1-0,
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great. Perfect way to go to sleep. Again, we hope you're speaking about
I
football,
know.
not us.
Do you know? You can be more specific.
I'd like to think he's speaking about.
So, as once again, Flo Camberry's managed to steal a 90 minutes in an Aberdeen top.
I don't think he's been that bad.
He's been okay.
He's not been the worst.
Unbelievable.
Glenn, is there a single player in the squad you'd be gutted to see leave? Basically, Ferguson.
Even though he's not played these last 4 games, sorry, I'd be gutted to see Joe Lewis leave.
I always thought he was all right.
Super Joe.
Terrible.
Yes, but I don't know what it's been this season. He's just been a bit dodgy. People say it's because he's captain, but I don't think that has any bearing on it. I don't think he should actually be captain, mind you. But
Considine will be a sad day when he leaves.
it will be very sad. Although I think it's time. I think next season it'll be him back up to whoever's centre half, and then I think that might be him. One more, I think, for Considine.
And Jack McKenzie, that's a goal kick.
Yeah, health again.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
Jack
think I
McKenzie
tried-
defending there? Yeah.
Aye.
I don't know. See, I thought it was interesting listening to Steve Glass. He reckoned that tonight's game would have been a sellout at Pittodrie. I mean, I don't know what.
Well,
he's
remember, they were
thinking.
reducing it to 15,000 for this season. They
But
weren't
it's still-
selling top at all.
I really don't think.
We'd have brought 2,000 up.
Would you have
Yeah.
though?
Yes.
I don't think that this game would have been a sellout. If
Especially
fans
if
had
it was
been
like
on.
if it was like a big game like this. Like, I know it's not as big as it was.
And cup final coming up, probably, folk would be buzzing.
Aye.
I think the crowd would have made a difference to the season as a whole, though.
Yeah.
Except for everyone.
Absolutely, because I still maintain
But then
Rangers
again,
wouldn't have won the league this season.
Some teams think with the crowd differently.
True. Which strikers do you think we should sign? In terms of the ones
Somebody
on
that can score a
loan,
goal.
none. The Lee Griffiths has been banded about.
I think
I'd
he'll
take him.
go
Got some controversy. Huh?
I think if he gets the offer of going to Hibs, he'll go to Hibs.
Yeah,
think
so
so.
do I. That
Well, the thing is,
emotional
you go
attachment.
Hibs, be the main man for emotional attachment reasons, and he'll love playing for them. He'll get. Everyone will love him being back. He'll score goals for fun.
Sounds good to me.
Sort of makes sense. It all adds up.
I will take that.
Hibs have never taken 2K to
Aye, but we would have. Tonight. What I'm saying. I don't know
Easy
how
to
many,
say when it's hypothetical.
I don't know. Well, I don't know how many we actually get. But I don't know.
It's about, I would say it's like
Is it less
just over
than-
2,000.
I think it's 1,000. I think it's 1,800 because I think
Well,
it used to be
between that-
3,000.
Would they take a decent support? Would they take that support that would have created an atmosphere? Well,
For the first time in a long time.
which is fine.
I mean, in Hibs having a vocal support at Pittodrie.
Yeah, because we're always getting beat up
For a nothing game, no way. Midweek as well, I suppose you have to consider.
Yeah, because that's what I do agree. I still feel that this is a nothing game, even though I know third place was still on the line tonight. Didn't really have the feeling of that.
No, but I think they would have built it up way, way, way more
Aye.
if there was tickets to be sold.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but there's
Same
more
with Hibs
hitting.
fans, they'd be up for Scottish Cup final kind of thing.
One guys get across.
Go on.
Jesus Christ. How old's Darren McGregor? He must be getting on.
24,
Jesus.
I think.
Why are we going backwards? Come on. Fucking
I
hell.
clear your lines.
Because we're Aberdeen.
Well,
Have you watched us this season at all, Glenn?
Unfortunately.
do that. In the book.
This
It's
con-
not happening for us, is it?
Considine picking up his standard booking when he can't deal with Martin Boyle.
Not McGee.
No, McGee got booked before.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a superb dive again. Olympic
It's a
standard.
professional foul. You've got to put it down as professional foul, I think.
Game management.
How many shots on target this match? I think Hibs have had one, and if we had,
We've had one.
We've had one and we've hit the bar. I know that's not on target, but
I'll try and find out the match stats.
yeah, Ross County still winning, and it's 3-3 between Killie and St Mirren.
Jesus, we're watching the wrong game.
Well, according
That was just going the cup.
Yeah, it was,
yeah. According to the Aberdeen website, both sides have had 4 shots on target.
Broon. No, this is concerning, Stevie Boy. Against his former club as well.
Oh, Greg Kilty scored. I just took a -4 to take him out of my fantasy team. Superb.
No, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Mm.
Knowledge. On show again. Oh dear,
Who's the
this
man
has
of the
been
match?
bad. Lies, I agree. But who's my man of the match?
No, or the like the Aberdeen.
No, I think the lies is about the Aberdeen saying 4 shots on target each.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
Mm. According to the Aberdeen website, we've had 11 shots this game, and Hibs have only had 7. Did you see
What?
Dave and Co are on the heavy stuff tonight? They're thinking that we've dominated this game more.
How much added time?
Hopefully none.
Yeah, I agree.
As much as I'm enjoying this, it's
Yeah, we've been 2 hours now. 2 hours
And
we've been on.
apparently the possession stats are 69-31 in Aberdeen's favour as well.
I cannot believe that. This has been a shithousery performance.
It's like what we did against you early in the season, Easter.
That's what I was going to say. It's like a McInnes performance in his early days, shithousing a 1-0.
Upset, very upset.
And just shows though the work that Stephen Glass has got to do over the summer.
So much work.
You know,
Oh, I'll do it. That's good stuff.
because it's definitely no clean sheets so far. Yeah, it's going to be a sign of things to come.
There you go. Thank you very much, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan. Very kind.
We'll make the
I've
pitch.
enjoyed it.
We'll make the pitch to AFC to make this a regular thing. Yep. See,
I've enjoyed
great
it.
minds think
Yeah,
alike.
I've enjoyed this, and thank you to everyone that's tuned in. We'll make one last plea. Please do subscribe to Red Tinted Classes on YouTube. And whilst you're here, if you're watching on YouTube, please well subscribe to me. Why not? Just press the button. It's free. Play Football Manager very badly. What's not to love? What is not to love? The football, I haven't enjoyed that so much. Shout out to Eb Scovidal, 100%. Never more have I agreed with a comment.
No.
Go on.
That's not to the episode of that comment, by the way.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Put two and two together now. No. How dare you? Right, where's Willow Flood when you need him?
At least you'd have shot.
Is he still playing? Can he be?
No, I don't.
No.
Remember he went to Bali for like 3 days?
Go on.
Remember that?
Oh, is in a professional environment?
No, yeah, he signed for Bali, and then they had like they were over the amount of like players they could have. Penalty referee.
Go
on.
Over the amount of like foreign players they could have or something like that. So his contract got cancelled.
Remember when he got sent off against Livingston in the playoffs and he battered the camera?
What a legend. What a legend. There's also a story of him getting his house broken into. You seen that?
No. Go on.
Brilliant.
Come on. Play him.
No.
Ref,
What are you
not
playing at?
blowing up here.
Get a 10.
Come on.
Stop flying about.
Not like this. This would be absolutely Tim Krul. Oh, superb!
Tim Krul, what a player. But we did see him get his shoulder
dislocated. Goalies were Casper Schmeichel and Tim Krul.
He got his shoulder dislocated saving a pen at Pataudry. I doubt Willow Flood's... Yeah, it doesn't look like he has the immune system built for it, in all honesty.
There's Agent Camberry's job done for the night as Hibs secure a 1-0 win, and with that, 3rd place in the league. A disappointing night for Aberdeen, Callum.
Very poor. I thought we actually, at half time, we actually played okay for once.
He looks like an Undertaker.
They probably didn't. He does a bit, doesn't he?
Well, he's killed Aberdeen's hopes to finish 3rd.
We banter. I thought we were okay in the first half. Second half, as someone said, huffed and puffed a bit, and Hibs deserved it probably, I suppose.
Yeah, Michael, you'll be happy with that.
Smash and grab.
Boo! Yes, Bill. Agree.
I don't know if it was a really smash and grab, but
It was deserved. I mean, inject Aberdeen tears here. Fair enough. Oh well. I mean, we're gonna get popped out of the Europa Conference League.
Robert's looking decidedly glum at the.
Wait until he hears the Ross County score; he'll be delighted.
Come on, Hibs, well done.
Just Reese and Riley again.
Livid. Ah well, but no, we can't argue with that. Great finish from Doige. A goal worthy of winning any game, as the pundits love to say.
Yeah. You know,
So they should throw out so many cliches. It's
Mm.
many
unbelievable.
Gale cliches, man.
Yeah.
Gail
No.
Clichy, what a player.
I think though that's just that performance tonight very much summed up Aberdeen's season, and it maybe summed up Hibs' season in falling over the line in achieving their goals, falling over the line into the Scottish Cup final and falling over the line into third place. But
if they finish third and win the cup,
It's a great season.
it's a great season.
they're also guaranteed European football till Christmas, which is absolutely disgusting at that thought.
And having looked at some of the teams that could be in the Europa Conference League thing, even if you end up there in the group stages, that'll be very decent. A few decent ties in there.
A few decent ties, a few decent trips if fans are all back in. But I suppose- Well, time will tell. I mean, obviously, limited fans will be allowed into the Scottish Cup final. Will you be up for that, Michael, or
No.
would you rather just no? Not for you.
No.
Hell,
No. 900 fans each.
it's about
great.
What's the
most
point?
of St Johnston's fan support anyway. So
No, but what's the point?
There is not much point, but I feel like I would still go if I had the chance.
I'd rather
don't
watch
know.
my pals.
I suppose rather
It's
than
catch-
go
that's
stand
catch
up-
22.
Get going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I've been saying about this season. I'd have to go to the games on my own, so I don't know how much I would enjoy it.
That's true. I think because I could go with my dad, so I'd
I
probably
think you
go.
might not both get a ticket though.
But, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, I mean, we're not fucking there anyway, are we?
Yeah. Just gonna wait till fans are back to win it. But no, Michael, thanks very much for joining us on the inaugural watch along. I've certainly enjoyed it. I'm glad you have. Callum enjoyed it, despite the hecticness this afternoon trying to set this up.
Enjoyed after the stress. Enjoyed the chat about
All of everything.
various fizzy drinks, biscuits, and
Glassings and how not
Yeah.
to break them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had a good time, other than the football.
We'll be back, as we've said. Obviously, we're streaming on Callum's channel tonight. So if you're watching, subscribe on there. Subscribe on Red Tinted Glasses YouTube page to catch our preview of the final game of the season as we head to Ibrox to try and prevent. Definitely try. It will be an operative word based on tonight to try and prevent Rangers going the season unbeaten. And like I said earlier, we'll have an interview with Liz Bowie from the Aberdeen Community Trust out next week as well. And we're going to try and get a few more former player interviews lined up for the close season, and maybe some Scotland content in there, and some shows around the European draw and signing news as well. But thanks for the support tonight and throughout the season so far.
Thank you very much.
Yes.